rub when I'm moving out.
Did it, matey.
Yo, 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 yo. Good evening, everyone. Are we live? Are we all there? Can everyone see, hear me? I do hope so this time. I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm going to have to keep, hang on. I mean, everything tells me I am live to the world. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another What's Up Live. And it's another big one. Well, a big one. I haven't done a big one for a while. We are going up Alpe Du Zwift for the Monday night KATT race. I'm in the D category, and last time I checked, there are only 11 riders. So I fancy myself for possibly a top 10 or just outside the top 10, which would be a great result for me. So But I've got to get to the top first to obviously qualify for a top 10 position. We've got all the usual suspects here tonight in the game chat. I've got a feeling Kev Stephen was going to join me. Is he in the live chat? No, he's not. I thought he was going to join me for a ride, but I kind of scared him, I think, with my sprint last week. I've scared him off. I don't think he wants to be humiliated by me up the Alp, so he's chickened out. Right, in the chat we have Martin Overweg, Mike Bergeron, Darren Hunter, Stephen Moon, Keith Denton. Keith, I think, are you just here doing your warm-up for your time trial race? That seems to be the pattern. Who am I missing? Anyone? No, I think we're all good. Get a haircut. Oh, man, yeah. I'm not going to go into politics, but I'm reasonably optimistic based on Prime Minister's comments today. I think I should probably leave it at that, but with the spring weather over the weekend and then some signs of an easing of lockdown in the offing, reasons to be cheerful, I think, I hope. But yeah, you're right, I need a haircut, so can't wait for hairdressers to open. Although, that said, I haven't actually been to a hairdresser for years because I had a real anxiety about them as a kid, which kind of has carried on into adulthood. So I've actually just been getting the old clippers out and doing it myself anyway. Right. Ooh, new intro. Yeah. Did you like the intro? Let me know, because I've made a few of those, and I'm just going to keep going because there are hours and hours and hours of amazing highlights. Some which are notable for their absence in that first one, like the screaming goat and what other one? I was going to reel them all off then my mind went blank. Anyway, there are a lot. There's loads from our in real life meetups. There's some very memorable sprint finishes from over the years on Zwift races. So I'm going to make about 50 of these things in the end and just keep rotating them at the beginning of these streams. Thank you, Mike. Mike obviously liked it, so it's nice to hear. Oh, hang on 1 second. Oh shit, 50 seconds. Got to turn my fan on and open the door a bit. Hang on. Don't go anywhere, anyone. Racers or watchers. There we go. That's probably the quickest I'm going to move all night. Hey, Toxicity's here. I'm good, thanks, man. How are you? Do you know what? I can't make the connection often between YouTube names and if you are somebody within the WKG group that I'm not referring to as your proper name. There are a few of them. There was the Smarties, it was, which is Martin Prop. I had not made that connection at all. I actually raced against Daz the other night in RGT, and that's Darren Rayfield, who obviously I've met in real life. So anyway, hold on 1 second. Got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Away we go. Have a great race, everyone. Pace yourselves. Pickles is here. Martin Prop's here. Paul Bailey's here. Excellent. Everyone hide. I've tried to reduce the delay as well, like the latency on the stream, so I don't know if that's having any effect in terms of the delay from what I'm seeing on screen to what you're actually seeing. Hey Paul, good to see you, man. Cannot ride tonight. Bad knee again. Oh no. Oh right. Oh, you did Mega Pretzel yesterday. Crikey. You don't need a reason like a bad knee. He's prop racing. Yes, he is. Yeah, he said he was sick the other day, didn't he? I think he managed to get it out of his system, shall we say. Mr. Bailey, thanks for the ride on, man. Right, nice and steady. We've got 104 people here. Like I say, I think 11 of them were in the D category. So I want to be top 10. Oh, is Maria here? After it wasn't me that single-handedly eliminated Maria on Friday night from the race. I was just cheering because I was the part of the front bunch that managed to eliminate someone. Just so happened to be Maria. But I'm thinking, is that her 1 second behind me? Percy Santa Maria, I can see. And is that Maria Trilk lurking? Cheers, Blair. There we go. There's a Trilk. I can see her name scrolling through now. Oh, God. I've been dragged into too many races with Maria up a steep climb. It never ends well for me. And there she goes. There we got Zed Sprocket. There's Catherine Denton. There's Keith Denton. Percy, as I mentioned. So good to see you all. Yeah, Darren. I want to put in the Darren Hunter edit of that sprint finish with Dwight and him basically doing me on the line. It looked impossible. Somehow they pulled it off. Yeah, I agree. Best clip ever. That will sneak into an intro somewhere. I'm not going to tell you when, because then you have to keep coming back and watching to see when that's in the intro. To be honest, I was cracking up watching some of the videos I did with Emma riding. I could make 20 intros with little sound bites from her. So be warned, some of them might be a little bit Emma heavy in terms of content. You might witness me doping at some point in this as well. I forgot to do this at the start of the race, but I think I should. So I'll probably see how I feel when my heart rate gets a little bit higher. No. You have to stay. I might put another one in later on in the stream somewhere, Darren. Might just do like a half-time break and pop in another little montage. Oh, I've got to tell you guys as well, right? I don't know if any of you have watched my video from the weekend, right? When I did an outdoor ride. It was just so much fun. It was disgusting. Like, the weather was stunning, but puddles and thick mud. But it's given me an amazing idea for something I want to try. And Emma's going to come and film it for me and time it to give you an idea of what it might be. As with tonight's stream, where I've made a few guarantees, this video idea I've got, I think I could guarantee a crash. Yeah. So you lot might want to watch that. Be a different kind of pain that you see me in. Mr. Pickering, cheers buddy for the ride on. Dirty socks in the woods. Do you know what, that sock photo I put up, that had actually happened within seconds. Thank you, Catherine. Let's fire that back. That had actually happened within seconds of my ride. To get onto my route, I normally join, hey Keith, and C Joyce, thank you. Stop interrupting me, it's so rude. What was I saying? Yeah, I normally do that route by starting on a lovely, smooth, proper tarmac road. But there's often a gate shut. I couldn't be bothered to carry the bike over it, so I thought, I know there's this little path that runs parallel to it, cuts out the gate, I'll just jump through there quickly. And I literally turned into it and just sunk into the ground by my wheels, and then inevitably put my foot down, sunk straight to the ground, right up the ankles. So yeah, I rode the rest of my ride with soaking wet feet, filthy socks. Who was that who just said it was their first WKG race? I didn't see the name. Welcome. No, anyway. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Alright, I've overtaken Maria. I think we should end it now. Do you remember when they didn't have the start pen for this route? So not only did you have to do this horrible grind through the jungle to get to Alpe Du Zwift, I think you had about 7 or 8 kilometres up the foot of the original epic con before you get to the start of the main mountain. Thank God they brought that new feature in. Alright. So is that what the bets are going to be tonight? When do I get cramp? Dutch corner. Do you know what? If I've got no signs of cramp by then, I'll be pretty pleased with myself. I've done all the relevant stretches. My go juice is suitably filled with apple cider vinegar and all the electrolytes I could possibly put in it. There's confidence. Martin thinks it will be before Dutch corner. Could be before the climb even starts. There's another name I forgot. Somebody put in the Facebook group that given all my guarantees for this, I should guarantee I do 100% trainer realism. And that would have guaranteed the cramp at some point anyway. But I'm hoping actually, someone, is anyone with an elite Drivo or Drivo, can back me up on this, right? I'm lucky enough that I've ridden a few of the routes on Zwift in real life as well. Box Hill, Leaf Hill, Mont Ventoux. And I can honestly say, at 100% trainer difficulty on the Elite Drivo, in my easiest gear, which I think is a 28 on this cassette, it's much harder than any of those routes in real life in my easiest gear outside. I've mentioned this loads of times. Around 70% seems to be the sweet spot for accurately representing the real gradient. There we go. Right, what have I missed? Yeah, Darren being generous. I should have done this. I did a 3-hour 100-kilometre ride yesterday. Zwift Pass did it in 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah, Team Ineos will be knocking very soon. That's Patrick Baker, by the way. Well done, buddy. Yeah, again, as with Paul Trilk, I totally don't blame you for not riding tonight. Mini Tate. Oh, yes. Oh, I know who you are now. Oh my God, I've forgotten your first name. Ashley? Begins with A. Ashley, Andre? Ashley, I'm sticking with. I'm way too confident tonight. Really? Well, so far, I'm already out of breath and I've done 5.4 kilometres, most of it flat, so. You hear that clicking? That's kind of. Oh, there it is. I think I need to clean my bottom bracket again. No, I didn't forget, Mike. I mentioned it before. It's to do with the way the bike sits on this trainer. It definitely squeezes in the chainstay slightly. If I don't tighten it up, it just comes off with the skewer. So I have to tighten it to a point where it's actually squeezing in the chainstays. And for whatever reason, it seems out of line in the sort of 3rd, 4th, 5th cog at the back. And it's definitely the main cause for the chain drops as well. It's my hip. Which one? Oh wow, Paul remembers the mouth. Wow, that was a while back. That's the main reason I built this pain cave. I don't have to Zwift in my rodent infested bedroom anymore. Just leave that to Emma to sleep in, watch TV. Cheers, Blair. Yeah, my heart rate goes a bit higher than that, but not much higher. I think I will have to ease off a little bit in a minute. Hey, Cobus! Great to see you, man. Is Maria in that bunch ahead? I think she is, with that pink Tron bike. Hey, Mr. Visser. Rink, I hope you're watching this, because I wasted my breath last time by revealing to the world to try and embarrass you on our little motor racing exploits, and how it actually now stands at 4-0 to me in terms of our challenges. I don't think you watched, did you? Cheers, Martin, for the ride on. I'm just sitting in the Prop Monster's wheel for the moment as BT goes cruising past. Thank you, J Ben. And Mr. Gatsby. Great to see you, man. James Guppy. Nice. Right, I'm going to try and stop talking for a bit, as one of my guarantees was that I won't do that after saying it. But that's one I don't mind breaking. Yeah, Prop Monster back and strong. On a climb like this, holding 2.8 watts per kilogram. Doing good. Cheers, Mike. Right, stop with the ride-ons. I need to stop talking and just pedal for a bit. Yeah, I bet. Even when I play that to my wife afterwards, she walks around that way a lot and complains about those puddles. So when I told her I'd filmed riding through it a couple of times, she said, "Oh, I hope you crashed," which is nice. Obviously, hey, it's Pickles. Cheers, buddy. I'd like to say, yeah, you're absolutely right, I got this. But obviously we're at turn 1, are we? Hey, Rink is here, he's in the chat. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Rink, I was just saying about your abilities in a car. I have to go on about it because you beat me so badly while I'm on a bike. I need to take every victory I can. Cheers, toxicity. You can't give me one hand and take with the other that quickly. I'm looking at the map, hoping there are lots of yellow KATT dots behind me. But there really aren't. You can see a few of them not far ahead of me, a few more quite a way ahead of me, and a lot more a long way ahead of me. Hey, Mr. Tour! Exactly. Keep positive, only 20 turns to go. As Keith calls it a day. Keith and Kathleen both going off to do the time trial, I believe. Speaking of time trials, actually, I hope I'm not jumping the gun, but it looks quite promising that we're going to get our preferred time slot for the Just Do It time trials. Hey Matt, good to see you, man. Thanks very much. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get, or again, I hope I'm not jumping the gun, but been positive vibes coming from Zwift HQ about Sunday, 1 PM GMT for our time trial. Cheers, Percy. Thank you, M. Schneider. And P. Larkin. Is there a time limit on a YouTube live stream? I'm wondering if I'm going to be perilously close to it, given that I'm already slowing down. Oh, of course, yeah. Good luck to you guys doing the downhill race on RGT. Mr. Moon being one of them. You should be watching someone's back wheel, not me. Nah, Matt, come on, man. I've been watching your videos. You're doing great, buddy. Get on the bike. Get up this bloody climb. I'll do it with you. Maybe not for a while after today, but let me know. We'll pace up it together. My burger on. Tip to get your heart rate down. Drop your shoulders. Long deep breath, just through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Okay, when I get a bit of composure, I'll try that. We are going up the volcano again, 6 times in a week for Keith. Oh, Cassie, long time no see. Great to see you, I hope you're keeping well. All right, drop my shoulders a bit. I can't actually breathe very well through my nose. I never have been able to. And it's hard not to chuckle when I'm getting nice bum comments from Pickles. Hey Paul! Dude, great to see you. I hope things are going well for you. And Mr. Grasso. Great to see you, John. Best wishes to yourself and Ardith, as always. I don't know how many times I've asked Ardith politely to stop posting pictures of her recipes and her cooking. I've been doing quite well on my diet. And she put up some brownies the other day, and there was, what's the one before that? Oh, it'll come to me. Anyway, she's making it very hard. GeForce 7 series, the lowest spec graphics card for RGT. I'm not even getting into that. What I will say, if you have an iPad Pro, it works beautifully on an iPad Pro. You lose obviously a few of the functions that are available by running on a computer, but nothing important. I'm so lucky. I've been gifted this amazing computer, to be honest. And I was doing a racing game the other day, quite a graphically intense racing game. And I was getting nearly 400 frames per second according to the benchmark test. So I can't really comment because I'm one of the privileged ones. Thank you, Ole, for the ride on, by the way. Just caught it. Matt, target 2.5. Give it a couple of months and I might try again. I'll drop you a message. Yeah, please do, mate. I'd love to do it. Yep, so close. Only 17 and a half bends to go. It'll be over in a flash. I don't want to jinx it, but historically, chatting to you guys while I've been doing these kind of rides really helps me. Not in terms of my breathing, but just in terms of passing the time. So yes, I stream for purely selfish reasons. My own enjoyment and as a distraction. Yeah, you're totally right. I didn't have time to be distracted in that race. That still worries me now. I've done plenty of miles since then, but I'm still a little bit paranoid about sudden bursts, exertion, pushing my heart over a certain point. It was proper pain. Really, really strange. But I seem to be good at the moment, thank you. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, I'm relatively comfortable here at the moment. That'll be famous last words. "50 times." We've got Brian Roden, who I'm pretty sure Zwift are thinking about naming this hill after Brian Roden, basically calling it Alpe Du Brian, who's done it a few hundred times. And I think, was it Paul Mersk posted the other day, just done his 300th climb up here, unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, I've been on Zwift for years and this is about my 25th time, something like that, up the Alp. Well, reading the chat there, in-game chat, I'm guessing that Christopher Joyce, this is his first time up the Alp. Good on you, fella. Good luck. My last time was June the 15th, 2020. Did it in something like 1 hour 25 minutes. My fastest ever time, for anyone that's interested, 1 hour 7 minutes. So, even at my best, I'm a long way off the 1 hour club. Oh, that's something I didn't put in my guarantees. I guarantee I will drop a chain. I'm reasonably safe on this climb because I don't use the big ring. It's going from small ring to big ring and back again with badly timed changes that causes the chain drop. So I won't be coming out of the small ring. So I should be safe, he says. RGT elimination every Friday. Yes, you're right. The Snapdragon every Friday night, 7:30. Pick your division. One being effectively A plus KATT, two being your high end Bs, low end As, 3 being high end C's, low end B's, 4 being high end D's, low end C's. No, did I get that right? And 5 being more your D's and below. It's freaking good fun. Absolutely torturous, but such good fun. I've done 3 so far. I lasted 4 minutes in the first one before getting eliminated. 8 minutes in the next one before my lungs exploded. I had to get off the bike, but I was about to be eliminated. And then 10 minutes on Friday, where I lost the bunch and just didn't have the legs to fight back. It's so good. I got the wheels on about my 3rd go. I hate to be a smart ass, but check those bad boys out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was about my 3rd or 4th climb up and I got the wheels. You're absolutely right, toxicity. I couldn't have said it better myself. I think that's something we've always had a reputation for that, even amongst other groups. This isn't to knock other groups at all, but I've had conversations with other sort of group leaders, group captains that have higher numbers than us, but don't get the same kind of not commitment, but just I don't know, there's just a warmth amongst the core members of this group that spills over into the newer members, and very quickly they become part of that core group, and it really is just the most incredible community. Again, I say that without any disrespect to others, and I don't have full-on experience with the other groups, so I'm sure there are pockets in all of them that are exactly the same. But I just know how incredible this group has always been and how highly regarded it is amongst a lot of others. Something I'm just immensely proud of. When do you think I'll get the Tron bike? I've got it, mate. Got the Tron bike. Had that quite a while as well, but I don't use it. Psychological reasons and superstitious reasons. I think I had my best ever race on this exact setup of the Svelo R5 with the Mielensteins. So unless it's a race that clearly calls for an aero bike or something, this tends to be what I go for every time. Oh, you did the Uber pretzel. That one I've not done. Crikey. There's a lot of routes I haven't actually done. Do you know what? I did a warm up on one of the France routes tonight. A route that I've never seen before. But it's actually one I'm thinking of using as one of the Just Do It time trial routes. It's reasonably flat, lovely snaking road, about 20k I think it was. Which might be a bit long, but could be fun. Hey James, great to see you, mate. Oh, and there's me saying I'm not going to change to the big ring. I just have. Wasn't even thinking. Scopping! Great to see you, dude. I keep disconnecting. Oh, you're joking. Oh, I'm back apparently. Cool. To be honest, until recently I've had horrendous problems trying to live stream, so I've been astonished at how reliable it has been for the last few weeks. Oh my god, I'm still in the big ring. Oh, That was nearly that dodgy gear change I spoke of. I was cross-chaining. Does anyone want to see that intro video again? I think we're going to have time to kill. I'll tell you what, give me some likes. I'll do the old cliche YouTuber thing. Give me some likes and I'll play that intro again. Get back on the prop. Yeah, I'm coming. Yep, just one more corner until the next corner. Well said, Marty. Did I have the idea of the pain cam? I don't remember. I think somebody actually commented that I have a pretty ridiculous pain face, so it kind of, I just called it the pain cam from way back when. I did used to have the leader cam as well, or racer focus. I tried for a few races, but it was so hard to manage. Where basically I'd have another camera permanently fixed to either a chosen featured rider for a particular event or the lead bunch. But it's just bloody hard to keep track of it and my own race. Alright, come on, a couple more likes. I'm up to 7. Surely more than 7 people like this. This is quality content for a Monday night. My heart rate's gone. I think I needed to charge this. Oh, the crotch cam. Yeah, I've done that accidentally a few times. Yeah, I don't think that's my audience. Alright, 9 likes. Alright. Thank you, guys. Alright, I'll play you the intro again. Let me just get up on prop. It's the only yeah, alright. I'll take it, toxicity. If you can't beat the competition, just do it on a night when there isn't any competition. Alright, hang on. Let's see if... Alright, watch me screw up the entire stream now. Here we go. Tiny bit of rub when I'm pulling out. I don't think Peter will thank me for that little bit. But that final scene, I was actually getting a bit choked up. That was such an emotional day for me and for everyone. I think it was just incredible. Alright, so a different intro for the next stream. Yeah, I want that on a t-shirt. If you can't beat the competition, wait till there's no competition. Never a truer word was spoken. Patrick Baker, I have a ticker fit but can't find anything on Zwift to check its battery level. Yeah, I don't think I have any way of knowing the battery level on this. This is a, yes, this is a ticker fit on the wrist, on the armband. Is it the same thing? I think it is. Yeah, I have no idea. I just have to wait till it runs out and then charge it, which it clearly has done. Cheers, Martin. Yeah, man. We could sell those t-shirts. I've stepped back from the t-shirt game for a while. It's a lot of aggravation. Now I've still got Pickles, Prop Monster, with me. Percy just 15 seconds back. I'm not going to read anything into that. Percy can just turn it on when he wants to. This is probably a recovery ride for him. Thank you, Jay Tiffin, for the ride on. Much appreciated. Pickles. What took you so long, man? Mind you, I don't think I've given you one, have I? No, I haven't. Oh, do you know what I discovered while I was setting up today? I had no idea I could do this, right? Keep an eye on the paint cam. Woohoo! Fake green screen. I don't like it, it makes my head go funny. The Wahoo app tells you, okay. Yeah, do you know what? That makes total sense, Dirk, thank you. Just open the app on my phone. So I know the my Wahoo Bolt tells me while I'm using that out and about. So yeah. I should have thought of that, but anyway, cheers, Dirk. I will pretend that I did think of that and pass that on as some useful original Marcus Neal information. Disco Dirk, what am I missing? This is a story I need to know about, clearly. Intro should include all my sprint wins. I think it did. Now wait for intro 2. Spoiler alert, Tor might not want to watch this one. Come on, someone explain Disco Dirk to me. He's just a disco legend, is he? I'm going to need to see evidence. See, I've told everyone I'm a breakdancing legend, but I've yet to prove it, so I understand any scepticism. I'm going to have to say the same about Dirk. Till we see it, I'm not having it. It's getting hot. Who's put that comment? I don't know who wrote that, but that was quite funny. Z Sprocket, I can see, minute 22 ahead. Brilliant pacing. He was quite a way off me at the bottom. Mr. Joyce, again, pacing brilliantly. First time up the Alp, if I am speaking about the right person. How far until Dutch corner? What corner number is that? That's 7. I just need to know how long I've got before I can reveal that I'm getting slightly crampy. Seven, yeah, cheers Martin. My heart rate's gone, yeah I know, I didn't charge it, so I am still alive, I think. How dare I question Dirk's disco legacy? I know, I've got nothing to go on. I've just seen the name bandied around. Obviously, he's establishing himself with quite a reputation, but you know, I need to see it. Zwift glitch yesterday gives me my one and only KATT win. Nice, Patrick. Take them when you get them, man. I can only, well, I know my only victories have been through either no one else turning up or multiple disqualifications. Even then, I don't tend to win. I tend to maybe get top 3 or 4. But no, take them where you get them. Told me I wasn't going to make it. It depends. I have levels of cramp. I have the kind of cramp that I can just feel is coming, and as long as I just keep a sensible cadence and pace, sometimes I can ride through it, as long as it's not too far to go. And then I have the kind of cramp that makes me pull some of the strangest faces a human being has ever made, and I just lock up and then sort of spasm on the floor, cry, make a very big deal about it. Should turn on your disco ball. Have I not? I actually tested it before I came on air. Hey, Disco Dirk. Thanks for the ride on, man. Oh, that's it. If your Zwift name is Disco Dirk, that's all I needed to know. Hang on. Oh, I've got the remote. It's right in front of me. Here we go. Does that come on? It's not coming on. And the other remote for the main lights is over there, otherwise I could disco those up as well. You know what, you can, I mean you need a turbo trainer, but you can use a mountain bike. I know quite a few people that do. I think Pickles actually uses a mountain bike for Zwift and RGT. So it's just a matter of the right, if it's a wheel on, you have adjustments of the roller that connects to your wheel. If it's a wheel off, you get like through axle adapters and things like that. The turbo trainer I'm talking about. And if you have any kind of power meter or speed and cadence sensors, doesn't even need to be a smart trainer. Get involved, man. I tell you what, Martin Prop is doing freaking amazing. He wasn't well at all, from what I gather, over the weekend, on Friday. So, to have got to nearly turn 10, bloody good going. Next race dedicated to disco with music as well. Deal, absolutely done. A Right, we'll pick a race. We will do a live disco stream. I'll have to look for some non-copyright disco music. I can set the lights to react to the music. I'll shut my mouth. Just let the music do the talking and Dirk's legs do the discoing. £44. Bloody hell. What's that in kilograms? I'm trying to work out how many Brian Rodens you are. The official weight measurement in WKG is a Brian Roden, which is 55 kilograms, I believe. So I'm like 1 2/3 of Brian Roden. Stephen Moon rides a hybrid, which is apparently part bike, part cheese. Oh, you're fondue guy, aren't you? 18 kilograms? I've taken heavier dumps. How old are you, Toxicity? Can we build a snow? Yeah, you stop. I'll carry on slowly and then come and chase me up to the top. Hate to say it, but lower difficulty and higher cadence would cause less fast twitch fatigue, maybe less cramp. 100% right, Patrick. And if I was in a fitter state, like I was, well, what are we talking, sort of August, September, where I started getting my fitness back, my cadence was much higher. I actually find, you're right, from a muscular point of view, a higher cadence would definitely benefit me. But I actually find I'm struggling to keep my breathing in check if my legs are moving faster. So, albeit I might fall victim to cramp again, but I don't might. When I fall victim to cramp again, it could have been avoided with a higher cadence, but I feel more comfortable in my breathing, just sort of trudging along at the moment, and hopefully I'll pick that up. Two and a half thousand calories a day, but can't gain weight. I don't know what my calorific intake is, but it's a lot more than that. But I don't know. I mean, again, I mentioned Brian Roden as a unit of measurement. I think he's in a similar situation. He eats and eats, and I mean, he rides up mountains a heck of a lot, but doesn't seem to gain weight. Tax to a mountain bike fitting trainer tyre for wheel-on trainers. Oh, that's cool. Cheers, Stephen. I didn't know that. Did I say Percy was 14 seconds behind me about a blink of an eye ago? Now 9 seconds behind. And he's not even trying. I know he's not. Oh, there he goes. 6.5 watts per kilogram. Are you watching the stream, Percy? Did you hear my comment? Just decided to show everyone what you've really got. There he goes. Thanks everyone that subscribed to my other channel, by the way, my personal channel. I know it was on a promise of me live streaming some of my sim racing. I will do it, but again, I'm going to blame Ring Vista for this. I was getting quite good at Assetto Corsa racing game, Corsa Competizione. Done a couple of online races, actually got reasonable pace, so I was getting my confidence, thinking, alright, might start streaming these now. And then Ring challenged me to a Formula 1 lap challenge on F1 2020, and it's a completely different thing. So having tried hard to get to grips with that, I'm now utterly shite at Assetto Corsa Competizione again. So I will do it though. Maybe I'll stream my next attempt to beat Rink, which is using last year's Mercedes around Monza, beating Lewis Hamilton's time of 1 minute 18.8, which is the fastest ever Formula 1 lap time anywhere in history. So we're going to try and beat it, obviously. And I thought I was having a hard time on this mountain. Paul Nicholls listening to Peter Andre. Nah, that's worth stopping, getting off, changing the CD and getting back on for. Did I just make myself sound really old about changing a CD? I meant flicking through the randomizer on your Spotify account. You know what, I might get a top 10 here in the Ds. I'm going to be DQ'd because my heart rate's not working. Thank you, Paul Shack from the herd. Great to see you. Thanks very much for the ride on. Actually, that reminds me, I just saw a message about Paul Nicholls live streaming. He does do wicked live streams, but thank you, Mr. Stett. Great to see you, man. But what it reminded me of was I was hoping to get Paul on the Discord on the live stream for this race, and I completely forgot until he messaged me about 10 minutes before the race. I'll do my best. I've never got on well with Discord, but I'll do my best to get it set up for our next one. I'll try and do a test run with him tomorrow. I'd like to get video and audio of him if I can, but at least audio would be a nice option. Not too cold in the man cave. No, it's bloody boiling. I've got the door open, fan on full. Have I got condensation on the roof yet? No, it seems to be alright at the moment, but my body is generating some serious heat. Hey, cheers Rink, yep. Not far, man. Nearly at turn 8. Then I've just got to get to turn 7 and beyond, and I'll have proven Darren Hunter wrong, as long as I haven't cramped by the time I get there. It does have insulation, nothing particularly fancy or effective, I think, but I've got that kind of foil you can see on the roof. I have that behind the walls as well. It definitely does something, not a lot. I've got to redo the wall behind me as soon as I can get deliveries of wood, and I might use that opportunity to put some thicker, more effective insulation behind there then, and I'll be lining the roof as well. Yeah, I saw the Alpe Du. I'm going to be honest, I prefer last year's. I saw the Alfa Romeo today as well. That looked really nice, I thought. McLaren looked the same as last year, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think it's a lovely looking car. What Boris said tonight, all schools back March the 8th. March the 20-something, 9th I think, there's a slight relaxation in terms of you could go out and meet one other person for reasons other than exercise, but it's got to be outdoors and socially distanced still. And I think there was opening of some facilities on around the end of March as well. The one that stuck in my mind as a date that he said was mid-June, I think, where they're expecting or hoping there'll be no restrictions at all. So obviously they're reliant on how effective the vaccines are, what damage it does opening schools up again. But I'm trying to be optimistic about it for my kids as much as anything. It'd just be nice to have something to look forward to, even if it ends up getting delayed a little bit further or whatever. I'd rather that if it was the right thing to do. But just needed some news today that something positive was coming out of this. I think that was sort of mid-May. They're talking about opening football stadiums to small capacities again, small attendances. With all the foil, I'll be basing. No, the foil, that was what it does better actually. It reflected the heat. I did it, obviously I built this in ridiculous summer heat, and it definitely took the edge off. It was still stupidly hot in here, but obviously I've got the other shed that I built at the same time that doesn't have the lining on the roof, and that gets a lot hotter. That literally is like a furnace. Where's the cramp you were promised? He wants a refund. Well, look, this is looking like Dutch corner to me. I'm still going. I'd be lying if I didn't reveal some certain twinges at the backs of my knees, but I'm not going to classify it as cramp. Not until I've beaten Darren Hunter's target, which is about 50 yards up ahead of me. Yeah, schools and colleges back on the 8th. From a personal perspective, I'm delighted by that. My daughter needs this so badly. From a purely selfish point of view. I meet 500 people a day at work. Don't tell Boris. Yeah. Actually, I think that the March the 29th was a kind of, I think he made a almost blanket statement of it's no longer illegal to be outside after March the 29th for whatever reason. I mean, that seems a little bit of an open statement to me to be telling everybody, but hey ho. When will Jimmy Cranky let us do the NC 500? Are you still up for that, Paul? I was only thinking about that the other day. It was while I was doing making that montage video, because I've got loads of videos of my preparations for the NC 500 that never happened. Yeah, I'm 100% up for that still. Is Jimmy Cranky, that's either Boris or Kev Stephen. Go-Go's like being in the Secret Service. You're the least secretive Secret Service there is, apart from all your little nicknames that doesn't take too long to figure out. Although I don't think I'd have ever got Disco Dirk. Yeah, looked into that as well, Stephen. Absolutely. And I haven't ruled it out. I just don't have the funds at the moment. But yeah, solar panels. I would love to make this whole thing as self-sufficient as I possibly can, without a doubt. I want to get running water in here as well. Then I'll have no reason to ever go inside. Obviously I don't have a toilet, but I've got a bucket and old socks, so I'm alright. Look at that, all that talking. Didn't even notice Dutch corner, been and gone. Just chugging away. Cheers, Dirk. Hot tub, aircon, definitely. Hot tub, I'll put it on the B list. Now that would be awesome. Do you remember we spoke about doing the 24-hour, the Revolve 24-hour? I think Darren Rayfield was going to bring a motorhome that he used. I think he's, by all accounts, either still is or definitely was a pretty handy racing driver, and either has or has access to a decent motorhome. So we were going to have a full-on setup for a few teams doing their Brands Hatch Revolve 24 race, but it was obviously, like everything else, it was cancelled. Big screen TV. I want a bigger, wider monitor for down there for the sim racing. I'm not that fussed about a big TV, but would be nice. Bigger fridge. I've got half a bottle of milk and a couple of buds. The fridge is alright. Yeah, the good life. Yeah, a little vegetable patch just out there. Can fertilise it myself. Hey, Nath. Good to see you, man. I totally agree, Paul. 24-hour race. Within days of me mentioning it, so I think the maximum was teams of 8. And within days of me mentioning it, I think I had 4 teams of 8 already like 100% committed to doing it. It'd be absolutely amazing. Ah, Darren, yeah. Now you're talking. We're both showing our age now, but Felicity Kendall, I think one of my first proper crushes as a youngster. Don't know what it was about her exactly, but there might have been 2 things specifically that got my attention. 24-hour race on Zwift, I'd do it. Well, I say I'd do it. I'd pretend to do it. Fake cramp or a lung explosion, and then let somebody else take my shift. Hey Shane, good to see you, man. Shane, I think you're in the intro video beating me up this very climb. Or is that in intro 2? Oh, I've got to stop giving away spoilers about intro 2. Yeah, that's right, Paul. I managed to interview-ish Francis Cade and George the Beard. And while I was talking to George, Francis and Chris Hall, Chris Hall it is, isn't it? It was. Were basically pulling stupid faces and jumping about in the background, trying to distract me. Good times. I bumped into Tom Harrison as well, purely by chance. He was racing for a team on the 24-hour, and I was wearing a WKG t-shirt. We were walking through the tunnel that goes underneath the circuit, and I just heard a voice from behind, so like, oh, WKG, and yeah, it was Tom Harrison. I got to meet another WKG here, which is awesome. Would Emma be my pit crew? Not a bloody chance. Not a chance. She wouldn't even notice I was gone. She wouldn't acknowledge the feat, the achievement. No, I give her a hard time. She's actually very supportive. She certainly was with the Mont Ventoux trip and things like that. I think it's just a case of, after I bored her for only so many hours that she can stomach, I then start seeing that as her not being interested in anything I do. Personality and charm. I don't know if you're talking about something else that went on in the stream, but I'm going to assume You're talking about me. Thank you, Sam. Speaking of Cade, when are we moving up north? I can't do it now. Every idea I have, Francis Cade steals. Somehow, without me ever letting him know. Lewis, good man, nice to see you. Obviously, the whole BMX thing, my idea, he stole it. There was another one. And now he's moved up north. Oh, NC 500, I think he was going to do that. Oh no, that was, who's it who tried that? That was Katie Kookaburra. Tried that one. Straight after I said about it. I swear they're just trolling my channel, stealing my ideas. I'm in Surrey, Toxicity. Little, I suppose the nearest big town to me. Well, actually, I'm not far from Gatwick Airport, is the easiest place to know. The most recognisable place around me. Mark Lewis. Have I seen that one? I recognise the name. Shame's hoping to join. Unfortunately, new roof on the garage took longer than expected. No worries, man. It'll be worth the wait. So this is your new pain cave, is it? Setting up the garage? Or were you always in there and just got to put a new roof on? Now, talking of moving up north, my most likely direction is further south. And when I say further south, I mean a lot further south. Portugal. It's something Emma and I have discussed for years. Did I just pass someone? Yeah. I think the person I passed, I've got three guys around me, Percy, Paul and Martin. And they are doing a fraction of what they're capable of doing. So I'm not going to get too excited if I pass them. It's a new roof to stop the leaks. Nice one, Shane. A 12-hour ride away from you. So whereabouts are you, Toxicity? Is that 12 hours based on my actual pace? Or is that like a Google map suggesting I should be able to do it in 12 hours? Yeah, man, I've got the WKG family around me. Woohoo! 5 corners. I don't know how many of my guarantees I've managed to keep so far, but I don't really want to say it, but the cramp one, I might let everyone down here. Hereford, okay, lovely. I really need to explore more of this country, or the whole of the UK. Obviously, I've done a couple of rides. Well, a couple of rides, but over one weekend in Scotland, and was blown away by the roads there. I did the